You can go to Cuba. You can go to Greenland, Europe. You can go to any country in the world. Guess what? You're gonna find out people are just as racist there. And you will find out a bank robber is still going to rob a bank in any one of those countries. Hey, a petty thief is still going to steal a loaf of bread in any one of those countries. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A drug dealer is going to deal drugs in any one of those countries, and you're going to have the same problems. You know, you have to deal with the.
I like Obama though.
There's nothing I like about him at all.
You don't like Obama?
And he hasn't introduced any policy whatsoever that I'm interested in. And the couple of policies that the administration managed to pass, those weren't Obama's ideas. That was the Congress idea and the Senate's idea. And they passed their bills.
But you need him to help pass it and introduce it.
Well, they had to get him to sign it.
Yeah, he got to introduce the bill.
And believe me, if he's not shotgun, he's not going to sign it. He'll sign the bill that says they can implode your house.
Who? Obama will implode your house?
As far as I'm concerned.
You think he's a terrorist?
As far as I'm concerned.
But that's what the crackers think he's a terrorist.
Well, why would you ask more money for rich people? Why do you want to ship diapers to cannibals?
Who wants to ship diapers to cannibals?
Obama.
To cannibals.
And I'm not behind it, man.
To cannibals.
That's what he's doing. You raising taxes on rich people for a problem that's not caused. We don't have a financial problem in this country.
No
There's no financial crisis. We got a people problem in this country.
Like mental?
Well, like you just mentioned, we got not racism not on the top of the list, but we got many such problems like that. We got problems of look. I don't know exactly what the figures are now, but I could tell you it was a tremendous, horrible figure way back in 1985. 35 million people in this country on drugs. And guess what the philanthropists are doing?
What?
Running around looking for homeless people so they can help them get them an apartment and get them a college education.
You should do that.
Wait a minute. But they go to the house of these drug dealers. These guys have been robbing banks, robbing the corner stores and the local stores, committing all kinds of havoc in the neighborhood.
Drug dealers don't have to rob people.
They got their murder team set up and they're committing assassinations right in their community in which they live. And the philanthropists, only thing they know is that the guy looks like he's poor. And they give him all this money so he can go to college and become a lawyer or any type of profession he wants to pursue. I don't ship diapers to cannibals. We've had way too much of that here. We've been shipping diapers to cannibals for way too long and it needs to stop.
Where do these cannibals live?
You know, right here in America.
But how you shipping them? You can't ship in America.
Let me go back again to this. I mean, you're listening, but I mean this, Diego. 1985. There was only 200-something million people in this country. 35 million of them, adults, were on drugs, man. The guys that were earning $1,500 a week on jobs in which they weren't performing well and they weren't doing right, were stealing another $1,500 a week from you and me, $3,000 a week to spend all on drugs. It's not finances, Diego. Our problem is people problem. The guys got personality problems. The guys got attitude and behavioral problems.
Who? Obama?
People here in America, and they're tough, man, and they can't get no help. You know, they can't get no help, and they need help. And they're trying to get help, but it's getting to a point where we can't even help their help.
That's what Obama trying to do.
You know. He's not helping them.
I think he's trying to help them.
You're signing legislation that's going to say, hey, you cannot legislate homosexuality. You can't sit there and say homosexuality is right and it's a good thing.
Right.
It's not a good thing.
To be
it's
gay.
It's a horrible thing.
To be gay.
Anal sex between heterosexuals is a horrible thing. Look, and your human waste.
They like it though.
Wait a minute. A man's gonna have anal sex with a woman. Human waste.
Ew.
High nitrogen content. Bacteria that thrives in it. You're begging for cancer.
To have anal sex, you get cancer.
You have to.
Yeah, all this stuff in there.
These guys, I hear guys all my life telling me, yeah, man, I eat pussy, man, I do this, that, and the other. And they're running around with ulcers. They don't know it came from the bacteria from putting their face down in between a woman's legs. Your
Oh
face don't
shit.
belong in between a woman's legs. That's where your penis goes.
Right.
Put your face down there, you're going to do the same thing animals do. When animals put their face in other dogs' crotches,
Mm-hmm.
they get bugs all over their face, germs, bacteria, and they load it up with bacteria. And if you eat it and lick it, you're going to do like that. You get the bacteria in your stomach, it puts holes in your stomach, and they call it ulcers.
All from getting coochie, eating coochie.
And then they wonder why they have to drink Malox all the time.
Malox after you eat
You
vagina.
know, but they really don't wonder why. Because I talked to a guy about it. I said, you always talk about you eating pussy, and yet you got ulcers. He says, yeah. I says, well, don't you know that ulcers is caused by bacteria? He says, well, yeah, he knows it's bacteria. He knows he shouldn't be eating pussy, but that's what he does.
They eat pussy because the women want you to.
Yeah. He tells me you have to find yourself a clean woman, something he wasn't able to achieve.
Oh shit. Oh, you better find a clean woman.
Yeah, how you gonna stick your tongue between a woman's legs, her vagina, in the dark, and then accidentally slip and be licking her butt?
Oh shit.
You get a mouthful of shit. You know what I mean? I
Oh
understand
no.
couples want to have fun and all that, but you can have fun with your couple and your spouse and your mate and everything like that, DA. But the bottom line is, you have to decide is can you tolerate that?
Having the butt juice.
Yeah, yeah. Because some people get bacteria in their face all the time. They wipe it off and they're fine. Other people get bacteria in their face and they got all kinds of sores, ulcers, and everything else. Some
Unbelievable.
people can survive with bacteria and some people can't. That's the way it is. But I'm just saying, we got a people problem. Nobody's really working on the issues of what people should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing. But wait a minute, this too. I agree with not Obama's, but I agree with the administration now that homosexuals shouldn't be persecuted. Just because a man has a sexual problem, everybody in the world should be able to kick him up in his butt and snatch his wallet out of his pocket, take his money, say, "Oh, he's a faggot. We can take his money." No, 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 no. That's still highway robbery.
Right.
He's got a sexual problem.
Right.
You got a financial one. You're robbing the man of his money. You take depriving the man of his home. You took over his house
Just because he's gay.
because he's gay. No, I don't believe in that. It's still a crime.
Right.
And we got these people crimes, and we're gonna have to deal with these people. And racism is one of them. We got plenty of people to deal with in the racist crimes. Racism is a no joke. We got worse than racism. We have very active terrorists, as you know now, doing everything in their power to break down the system, to divide and conquer America.